I'm Jade Metcalf, and I play Bishop William Hanby.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I played Molly Woodson.
My name is Anthony West, and I played Jackson Cumberland.
Bishop Hanby inspired me as an actor because of his convictions and what he really truly believed in his soul. You know, more than just in his heart, in his soul. And people's lives change as a result of that. And so I'd have to say Bishop Hanby and his true beliefs at the core of who he is really interested me in the role.
I think the passion of my character was honestly her family, because she was so determined to get close to her brother and be reunited. And also the story that she told of that she remembered from her mom. You could always tell that she was passionate about her family and that was really close to her heart. And that's what I really loved about her character, because I could relate to that.
What about my character did I enjoy most? His hat, his satchel, and his gun. And his bravery too. Because when you really look at the situation and I think about it as reality, it was a very hairy situation. It was very dangerous to be in, and it takes a lot of courage to do what he did. And yeah, if he would have got caught, he was most likely gonna die. So he was a very brave man.
You know, I look at the Ripley story and see what it took for those people just to make their way to Ripley to begin with. That took a lot of strength. And then to stay and say, hey, we're gonna help others make their way to freedom as well. I don't know if I would have done that same thing. I think once I would have hit the freedom line, I would have bolted. And to stop and say, yeah, this is worth doing. This is worth risking my life so that other people can taste freedom. That really takes a real higher sense.
Playing a runaway slave meant a lot to me. Runaways and the Underground Railroad and all that is a big part of my heritage, so it was nice to get close to that and learn more of it and just be in like the actual element. I learned a lot from it.
As far as bringing out the story of the Runaways, it was very interesting because when I first got the script, it was very close to filming time, so I didn't really get to grasp the whole story. I was just so focused on my scenes and my lines, and then when it came time to view it from the audience and to see the whole story, it was completely different, just how strong the story was and how compelling it was.
Probably my most fond memories of shooting The Light of Freedom involve the downtime in between shots and spending time with all the young people on set. And there were just terrific kids there working on set. As somebody who acts in commercials and theater and other things, you don't always get a chance to be around really solid kids who are there for the right reasons. And it really helped kind of inspire me a little bit about the next generation.
Some of the most enjoyable memories of shooting The Light of Freedom was just probably being with the cast and meeting everybody. We had a lot of fun even off the set, just as much as we did on the set, so it was great to bond with them.
The most enjoyable part was the bloopers and messing up. Because, you know, it was very nervous my first time being on set, and then when someone messed up or I messed up and everyone was laughing about it, it just released like all the nerves, and it was just a good environment. The cast was nice, the whole crew was nice, so it was a very good place for me to be for my first time.
The scenes with the kids, just on their own, doing their own thing and them interpreting the script are parts that I really enjoyed. Because it's one thing to see it from the hero's point of view and to just hear his or her story in a movie. But to hear it from the family member's point of view is something entirely different, because we really don't get a chance to see in a lot of movies how families are affected by what's taking place. And you think about the seriousness of the slavery issue and also the Underground Railroad and the fact that had the Hanbys been caught doing this, the result would have been very bad, probably death for most of them. And so to see the kids' point of view in things and to hear their dialogue and hear how they handled things was really pretty impactful. It was also a lot of fun to work with 4 talented young ladies who brought a lot of light to the set. And you know, in those heavy scenes that you're shooting, a moment of brevity in between takes can really help add some energy to things.
I enjoyed filming The Light of Freedom a lot because it was my first movie, so obviously that was a great experience, and also acting is my passion, so it was definitely like great to get into the zone and doing what I actually want to do for the rest of my career. It was a very enjoyable experience.
The The whole experience with being on set was not what I expected it to be. Because anytime I've seen a movie, I've only seen the finished product, not all the steps it took to get there, or what people say, hurry up and wait, or how long the process really is. I didn't mind sitting for those hours with the cast because they were good people, had a lot of good times with them, a lot of laughs. And, you know, so it really made a lot of those stale moments and those times we were sitting there and waiting just kind of go by, you know, because I was very excited. And, yeah, just being on set, it was a real good environment with a lot of really good people.
Some of the funny moments actually that I remember occurred during rehearsal. And as we actors were getting to know one another, I got to know Max pretty well. And Max, who plays Bishop Hanby's foil in the movie, he's a genuine down-to-earth person. And for us to, you know, really get at each other during rehearsal, it was kind of tough sometimes because we both end up laughing, you know, because we got a chance to get to know one another so well that when you're trying to confront somebody, it's kind of hard to confront somebody when you're giggling, you know, at each other like that.
The funniest moment was the scene we did with Samuel and Paul when he came to the door and I brought him in and forcibly threw him in the chair and he fell back. Thought the chair broke. We were all laughing. And Paul, he got a little dirt in his eye and he started tearing up. So we were like, oh no, Paul, we're sorry. You know, it was just funny. He was like, oh, I just got dirt in my eye. I'm not crying. And then we just started laughing even more. It was a lot of fun. Another
memory I have of the shoot and all the preparation was the dedication to the authenticity of everything. And that takes a lot of discipline to do that. It takes a lot of commitment to say, yeah, this is going to be an authentic piece, and that we're going to put the time needed into research, we're going to put time needed into construction, and we're going to put time needed into training the people to take on these roles and really be a part of that 1860s culture. So the amount of commitment that was put into that was really pretty impressive. From the wardrobe all the way through choosing the sets and also the dialogue that we were coached on. All of that really did amaze me.
It was a lot of fun being on set, and the environment was just so good. And I will be working with Kix Flicks again in a future production called Wings of the Wind, so look out for that. And I look forward to doing it all again.